What do you get when you put the battle mechanics of Pokemon with its turn-based strategy battles and combine it with breeding mechanics of pet games such as Dragon City? Well, you get one of the most successful video games that is based on a blockchain, and with more and more games being announced by the minute. Will this game stay as the biggest game on the platform, or will a new game be crowned as the best blockchain game the world has ever seen? Hello and thanks for choosing to watch this video. Welcome to the Crypto Cash Out channel, the show that will take all combos you give us, as long as it hits the subscribe button. This channel is dedicated to talk about anything that is under the crypto space, so if you like these videos, make sure to follow along. Always remember that we are not financial advisors or experts. This means that please do not take what we say in this video as financial advice. One thing we can recommend you on is for you to do additional research after watching this video. It makes it so that you will learn more things from the topic. Now with that being said, on to the video. What a couple of months has it been for blockchain games and crypto in general. If you remember back in the fourth quarter of 2021, we saw the sudden bullish run of all cryptocurrencies, which led to the all-time highs of a lot of cryptos in the market. Since then, the market has kind of calmed down, hopefully in preparation for another bull run in the future. So again, please do additional research if you do decide to pick up the topic today in case a bull run does happen. Anyway, because of this, a lot of blockchain games want to release as to anticipate a successful run in the future. But despite that, none of them has seen the same success as Axie Infinity, the biggest blockchain game in the market in 2021. Axie Infinity was one, if not the biggest blockchain-based game coming in 2022. They have swept all competition and have a continuing popularity, especially in specific countries in the world. In 2021 alone, sources say that they have generated over $1.3 million, and that's just in through their SLP or Smooth Love Potion, which is their local token built on the Ethereum network. More information on the token in a bit. And again, over that $1.3 million is only through the SLP and not the scholarships and manager system within Axie Infinity. With the scholarship system present in Axie Infinity, there are multiple ways in which you can earn in this game, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Before they had the ever-popular SLP, they had the Axie Infinity Shards or AXS. These were the tokens they used before anything else and before the popularity boom of the game. Now, AXS serves as the governance token of the game and will be used by voters on how the funds in the Axie Infinity community treasury will be spent in the future. We have previously mentioned the importance of governance tokens in this channel before, and the name itself would really make a big case on why that is. Listening to the community is really important, especially for the developers if they want their players to keep on playing the game. At the time of writing the script of this video, AXS has a price of $34.27 and a market cap of over $2 billion. But we know what you guys are here for. You are here because of the SLP or Smooth Love Potion. For simplicity, we will use SLP for the token. Now, SLP was huge for some people because previously it was not connected to any monetary value. SLP can be earned by playing the game and winning a couple of games and earning. SLP is important as you don't just hold the token and wait for it to grow, but you use it in order to breed more AXS and have more Axies to use for battle. You can also use the tokens to upgrade your Axies and let them be stronger and better for the next battle. But the price for breeding isn't the same all the time. It starts at 100 SLP and gradually increases over time. This is to prevent the inflation that is happening within the marketplace of the game. But if you can't afford to play the game in order to win, you can also purchase some SLP in the open market so that you can start playing the game. And because it can be bought and sold in the market in exchange for other cryptos, traders who don't play the game can still buy some SLP, especially if things start to look bright for the game token. Anyway, the price of the token sits around $0.01215, which is a lot lower when comparing it to its all-time high over $0.36 sometime in May last year. Since then, it only had one noticeable bullish run and haven't seen much green in the graph according to CoinMarketCap.com. Despite that, the token is still performing well with the market cap of over $65.3 million and a 24-hour trading volume of over $214 million, which is a lot if you think about it. And with this, we can head on to price predictions where we can see that there are forecasts seeing success for the future of the token. First up, we have the website tradingbeast.com, and they are very intricate with their forecast. For 2022, they see the token ending the year at an average price of $0.0166, which is over a 30% increase in value compared to today's price. This price will be much better to end the next year with a price of $0.0282. Eventually, they predict that we will see an average price of over $0.0342 by the end 2025, which is a 180% increase from the price today. Next up, we have digitalcoinprice.com, and they share a similar sentiment with tradingbeast.com. In similar, I mean that they are bullish for the future of the game. For this year, they see the token to have an average price of $0.0162. This price can go as high as $0.0170. Though for 2025, they predict the token to reach an average price of $0.0235. Wait long enough, they predict that we might see SLP reaching prices $0.0562 in 2030. Next up, we have priceprediction.net, and oh boy are they bullish for SLP. This year, they predict the token to average $0.023, which is already a lot of growth for the token. For 2025, they see the token reach prices of $0.074. This price will continue to grow and breach the $0.1 mark according to them. 5 years from now, they predict the token to average $0.16 and eventually $0.48 in 2030. With all the tokenomics and price predictions out of the way, what is Axie Infinity? Well, as I have mentioned earlier, the main PvP mechanics of the gameplay is heavily inspired by Pokemon because of how you must use each token of your turns wisely and not waste any time. However, many people also consider it as a card game because of the importance of cards in the game. With the gameplay, you must win several games in order to earn your SLP. You have the option of holding it, using it, or selling it. But the main selling focus of the game is the Axies. The Axies in question right now are NFTs, which means they can be bought, traded, or sold in the Axie marketplace. Of course, the rarer or more valuable your Axie is, the more expensive it can be, especially to the right people. The Axies can come in various forms as there are approximately 500 body parts in which you can form your Axie to the perfect species. These parts include aquatic, beast, bird, boo, plant, and reptile plants. And again, these body parts of theirs come in different rarities. With the right combination, when it comes to breeding, your Axie can go for thousands in the marketplace. So what are you waiting for? It seems like this is the best way to earn in the game next to SLP farming through winning. But what do you think? Make sure to leave your comments down below. Anyway, the game Axie Infinity had humble beginnings and began in 2018 by a Vietnamese company called Sky Mavis. Sky Mavis is a technology-focused game developer consisting of a team of stacked software developers and talented people. It was founded by Trung Nguyen, a BS computer software engineer, and is the CEO of the company. Together with Nguyen is Alexander Larson, who is an avid gamer and the COO of the company. In total, they are leading 25 full-time employees. Each of them has experience in game development, so you really don't have to worry too much with the game thanks to them. Our world today is filled with announcements left, right, and center, and with the new game being announced, many people are asking if Axie Infinity will continue its reign on top of the blockchain gaming world, or will it fall to AAA titles being announced. But one thing is for certain, they are the best blockchain game currently, and it is for good reason too. Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. We really appreciate the time you gave us. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for now. But if you like our videos, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss an upload from us. Speaking of uploads, we have a video on Civitas on the previous video, so go check that out if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts on Axie Infinity and how long you have been playing, if ever, for a chance at a shoutout giveaway. Thanks for watching and have fun cashing out!